Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going on a little journey, but a really powerful one. We're talking about moving from the constant distraction all around us to a place of real tranquility. And our guide? It's a single, timeless piece of wisdom.
So, let's start with a scene that, well, it probably feels pretty familiar to a lot of us, right? You're in a quiet room, maybe it's early morning, and the only light is from your phone. You're scrolling, but what are you really looking for? There's this search for something more, a deeper connection that just seems lost in that digital haze. It really forces us to ask a big question about our lives today.
It's in those moments, when we're really searching, that we often find the most profound answers aren't new at all. They're actually rooted in ancient wisdom. We find them in these beautiful, powerful supplications, like a special one taught by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. And this is it. This is the prayer. The amazing thing about it is just how simple it is. In just a handful of words, it manages to capture, the whole human experience, right? It's this direct, heartfelt plea for the best of this life and the best of the next. It's got all our hopes and all our fears wrapped up in one. Now, this act of raising your hands and praying, there's a name for that. It's called dua, and it's so much more than just saying some words out loud. Think of it like a really profound, personal conversation with the divine. It's a moment of remembrance, a moment to be vulnerable, and a moment to really seek that guidance. Okay, so let's dig into what makes this prayer so special. What's truly profound is how it frames what an ideal life even looks like. See, it's not about escaping the world, not at all. It's about finding a perfect, almost sacred balance right in the middle of it. And that balance, it's everything. Think about how much we all struggle with burnout, with trying to separate work and life. This prayer, it asks for goodness in this world. That's our health, our relationships, having a sense of purpose. But it holds that right alongside goodness in the hereafter. Things like divine forgiveness, eternal peace, and feeling close to God. It's like a roadmap for a complete, whole life. So that's the idea. But what happens when you really take this prayer to heart? What does it actually do for you, day to day? Well, it completely transforms. It stops being something you just say, and it becomes a real source of strength deep inside you. It's like a spiritual shield you carry around, and it actually kicks off your own inner growth. I want you to just picture this for a second. You're walking through a busy, chaotic city, but you've got this shield of pure calm all around you. The noise, the rush, it's all still there. It hasn't gone away, but it just can't get to you. It can't touch your center. That's what this prayer does. It doesn't erase life's problems, but it protects your inner peace. And that protection, it creates space for blessings to come in. And that space for blessings, that brings us to this beautiful concept called baraka. What is it? Think of it like a divine blessing, a kind of subtle spiritual energy that helps everything good in your life grow. It brings kind of like tending to a garden, It helps goodness just flourish, even in places where it felt like there was nothing before. Okay, that all sounds great, right? But how do we actually do that? How do we get to that state? How does one little prayer, even if you say it sincerely, turn into a real path toward the light? The good news is, the path isn't complicated at all. Really, it just starts with taking a quiet moment to reflect. That's it. And in that quiet moment, a sincere prayer can come out. Then it's all about consistency. Maybe you make it a little ritual at sunrise every day. Soon, that prayer becomes a habit, and that one simple act builds this incredible foundation of hope that can completely change the course of your whole day. And when you stay consistent with it, the result is, honestly, it's profound. The practice itself starts to steer your life in a new direction. It literally guides you away from that world that can feel so gray and full of noise, and it points you toward a horizon that's just bursting with light and possibility. So here we are. We've gone from that quiet, solitary room to this bright, wide-open horizon, and it leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. Whether it's this prayer or something else, what's one small, consistent habit you could bring into your life that could utterly transform your horizon?